Today, we tell the story of one of the greatest warriors who ever lived, a man who was rejected as a child, a man who was called weak and worthless, but this same man would go on to build one of the most powerful armies in African history. This is the story of Shaka Zulu. Chapter 1. The Rejected Child. In 1787, a boy was born in what is today South Africa. His name was Shaka. His father was Senzanga Kona, a chief of the small Zulu clan, but Shaka's parents were not married. In Zulu culture, this was shameful, so Shaka and his mother, Nandi, were sent away. They were rejected, alone, with nowhere to go. As a child, Shaka was mocked by other children. They called him names. They laughed at him, but inside this rejected child, something was growing. A fire, a determination, an unbreakable will, the making of a warrior. As a young man, Shaka joined the army of Chief Dingiswayo. Here, everything changed. Shaka was not like other soldiers. He thought differently. He trained harder. He was fearless. Most African warriors at this time fought with long spears. They would throw them at the enemy from far away. But Shaka said, "This is wrong." He created a new spear, shorter, stronger, called the Ikwa, and he created a new way of fighting. He called it the bull horn formation. Imagine a bull looking at you. The chest of the bull attacks the enemy directly. The two horns move around the sides. The enemy is completely surrounded. No one had ever seen anything like this. Rise to power. When Shaka's father died in 1816, Shaka took control of the Zulu clan. At this time, the Zulu were small, only 1,500 people, but Shaka had a vision. He began conquering neighboring clans, but instead of killing them, he absorbed them into his army. He told them, "You are Zulu now, fight with me." Within just a few years, the Zulu nation grew from 1,500 to over 250,000 people. Shaka had united more than 100 African tribes. He built one of the most disciplined and feared armies in the world. His warriors could run 50 miles in a single day, without shoes, without stopping. Chapter 4. The Battle of Isandlwana. Years after Shaka's death, his Zulu nation faced its greatest test. In 1879, the British Empire came to South Africa. The British were the most powerful military force in the world. They had rifles, cannons, modern weapons. The Zulu had spears. Everyone expected the British to win easily, but on January the 22nd, 1879, something incredible happened. At the Battle of Isandlwana, 20,000 Zulu warriors surrounded 1,800 British soldiers. Using Shaka's bull horn formation, the Zulu attacked from all sides. The British soldiers could not escape. By the end of the day, over 1,300 British soldiers were dead. It was one of the greatest defeats of the British Empire in history. The world was shocked. How could warriors with spears defeat the most powerful army on earth? The answer was simple: strategy, discipline, unity. The lessons of Shaka Zulu. Chapter 5. The Legacy. Shaka Zulu was killed in 1828 by his own brothers, but his legacy never died. He showed the world that Africa was not a land of weakness. It was a land of greatness, of strategy, of courage, of unbreakable warriors. Today, the Zulu nation still exists in South Africa. Millions of people proudly call themselves Zulu, and the name Shaka Zulu is known across the entire world. The boy who was rejected, the warrior who was unstoppable, the king who changed history. This was Shaka Zulu. Thank you for watching Africa Untold. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe and leave a comment. What African story do you want to hear next? We will see you in the next video.